Yet another fantastic release by Albait DIMASHQI, and this time it's going to be an inspired version of Armani code Absolu. Okay, nobody has done a clone of or inspired version of Armani code Absolu, and Albait DIMASHQI has nailed it again, guys. Armani code Absolu. So stay tuned to watch in detail. What's up, guys? This is Yasser. Welcome back to my channel. You're watching Yasser's Fit Frag, and today I'm going to talk about another fantastic release from Albait DIMASHQI, which is a UAE brand. I've done a lot of videos about this brand. They make fantastic high quality clones of most designers and niche brands, and they are priced around 2,400 to 2,600. They come only as 75 ml, but when it comes to quality clones, this is the only brand that I've seen that makes very high quality clones. So let's quickly start with the presentation box, which looks more or less similar to the other ones that I've shown you in the past. So there's no much difference. It says code Absolu. They give the names of which inspired version it is, which makes it a lot easier for users to make their choice of purchase. Box looks pretty much the same. There's no big difference. They only have this particular design for this line of fragrance, and the design looks very similar except for the color of bottle, because they make it in two different colors, brown and this dark blue. Okay, there's no other color that I've seen. They also have a premium line which I've seen oud wood, but I did not buy that yet. That packaging looks slightly different. Okay, now coming to the scent character, if you do not know how Armani code Absolu smells like, this is a very nice sweet vanilla fragrance along with tonka and a bit of leather. This is a 15 ml miniature, guys. So in case you do not know how the 60 ml or the 120 ml looks like, this is how the 60 ml or 120 ml. I think this is 75 ml. Okay, let me just check. This is 60 ml. Okay, I don't know if my camera can capture that. This is 60 ml. And this is Armani code Perfume, the first popular code flanker from Armani after the original Armani code. Okay, this was very popular and I still love this one. This is a beautiful, fantastic vanilla, tonka and leather fragrance. This is slightly different, slightly sweeter than this. There is no much of leather here. This is more of apple, tonka. There is a bit of vanilla and there is sweet leather. Okay, it's not the leather that you get here. There is a sweet leather along with cedar wood. Okay, that kind of fragrance. It's more or less on the same DNA. I would not really recommend you to buy both, but if you like slightly sweeter fragrance, more smoother and creamier, go with this one. But if you like slightly more masculine, try this one, guys. Okay, this is already very popular and many people enjoy wearing this one. This is definitely a great choice. But if you like the Absolu version and if you're looking for something in budget, Albait DIMASHQI has nailed it again, guys. Now coming to the difference, this has a more thick character. It has that nice thick vanilla, like the typical Middle Eastern style of vanilla, more heavier than Armani. Yes, you heard it right, and more heavier than Armani. Okay, Armani has a more smooth apple and vanilla. This has a more thick and denser apple and vanilla. That's the difference. The apple here is more thick. The apple in Armani is more fresh. The vanilla here is more heavier. The vanilla is more smoother and fresher. I hope you understand the difference. This goes slightly in that Middle Eastern style of vanilla. I'm not saying the overall blend is Middle Eastern, but Middle Eastern style of vanilla, because vanilla is a very common note in Middle Eastern fragrances. So the vanilla here is thick and makes it more heavier, just like how Middle Eastern brands are, which helps the fragrance to project and last better. Okay, that's one advantage here. Definitely the projection is better here compared to this one, but the drawback is after 2 hours, the thickness and richness of that vanilla comes down. Okay, it does not hold on to that same character. But here the Armani, it starts off lighter and smoother, but it continues the same way even after 2 hours. So that's where Armani shows that quality. I'm not saying the quality is bad here. The quality is definitely good, but it's just that the quality changes after 2 hours. That richness and heavier vanilla comes down after 2 hours, but does not mean that it doesn't smell great. It still smells great, guys, because this one for a 60 ml is around 4.5, if I remember. This for a 75 ml is 2.5. Okay, so that way this is more price value for money, and it performs better as well. So there is an advantage here. The base has that nice woody feel along with that vanilla again. So overall a fantastic fragrance, definitely recommended for the cooler weathers because of that sweet vanilla, and definitely recommended for party times, evening functions, get-togethers, outing with friends. This is a great choice, guys. If you want to smell attractive like the Armani code Absolu, you definitely have to check this one out, because this you'll get it at half the price. Okay, you definitely have to check this one out if you like that sort of DNA. The performance here is 2 to 3 hours of projection and 9 to 10 hours of lasting. I did not get that amount of lasting in Armani. I got about 8 hours with this one, but this one gave me 9 to 10 hours of lasting with evident projection for 2 to 3 hours. The projection here was only about 2 hours, which is light and smoother. Like I said, this is more heavier, thicker and richer. Okay, but the difference is after 2 hours it mellows down. This one continues the same. It doesn't mean that it projects after 2-3 hours and 4 hours, not that way, but the character, the smoothness, the refinement continues the same way after 2 hours. So that way Armani still shows that it has a slightly better quality, but with the price range I would still suggest that you stick to Albait DIMASHQI, guys, because for this price this is fantastic. So that's about it. I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know in case you've tried this. Comment down in the comment section. See you next time soon. Keep sharing the videos. Cheers.